Okay, this is what I figured out. Um, Another thing I noticed too, with what's going um, on the internet, trending shit, right? Whatever's trending, they gain more. Okay, more subscribers means more income. More subscribers means more minutes. More subscribers means more wealth. And what do we see Trump doing? What do we see Republicans doing? They give more to the greedy. What did Orwell say? I can't remember his last name. Me, his. Here I go again. I switch things. I don't know what the hell it is with me, but I do. I think it's probably something that they did when I was a child. They would teach me the opposite all the time, trying to get me to do something, and I knew something was wrong, but I couldn't express it with my vocabulary because how I was taught. They were teaching me differently where it confuses people to understand me. Like they deliberately did it to me on purpose. They would tell me things I can't think of the top of my head, and that's what I noticed Trump does. He makes fun of people with memory problems. Like he's like, "Oh, I don't know what I said," and stuff like that. And what do Trump supporters do? They make fun of people with memory problems. They make fun of anybody who was born in poverty. They think they are gifted because they were born in wealth and God has chosen them to lead. That's why Trump said, I am the chosen one, because of he was born into wealth. God tested him. He surely did. And he went down the wrong path. He didn't use his money wisely. He used his money poorly, okay? Which in the future, probably in his life, he will become a poor man. That's why that says in his second life, his life will be hell, okay? But like I said, I at one point I was mad and I said I was an atheist. I don't think I'm an atheist in a sense that I don't believe there is no creator out there, in a sense that we aren't being tested, because I do believe we are being tested. I believe the life that we're living now is a test, and it's to test your heart, what you fill your heart with. And God gives you challenges. God also gives people the easier way out and gives other people the harder way out. And when you think of like the Christ that they tell the story of, where he was being tortured, and he stated, the world will hate you because you follow me. Um, the world will hate you because of the trauma you have went through, because remember Christ had went through trauma during a end. He suffered a violent death, okay, while other people are being born into violence, and others being born into a great childhood while growing up to re- um, receive many challenges, whether to be good or bad. They have a choice, whether to choose it wisely or choose wrongfully. And towards the end, a lot of times you'll see the old people being victimized while they had a good upbringing. And then you have people that had a bad childhood, a bad adulthood, but in senior citizen time, they were treated with love, maybe due to what had happened to them in the past. Like you would hear about the stories of World War II. They had a bad upbringing, but as time went on, their life gained treasury, and then they gave to their children what they didn't have as a child. I mean, we face all types of channels, all different types of dimensions. And some people stay in that same type of bubble most of their whole life. Like they were just, God knew they couldn't handle these challenges. Or then you have ones that maybe they were in their lifetime, this was their second life where they received hell. We don't know. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm only human. We all have thoughts. We all have ideas. We all think. We all assume. We are not always correct. And for someone to believe in something doesn't mean they're insane. It just means they have no truth given to them yet for them to be able to change their mind. And then you have the ignorant people who think they know everything. You can't tell them shit. You know, even when you show them proof, just like the Trump supporters do, they'll sit there and make fun of, like say, they're going to sit there and they're going to call this person a pedo, that person a pedo, and this person disgusting, all types of shit, right? But then when they see their favorite same person doing the exact same thing that the other person did, they make excuses up for them, which makes no freaking sense. But yeah, let me get back to the trending and the popularity thing and them limit it to us to certain things. They make them famous. If you ever watch those Hollywood movies, okay, it's like they know a little bit more than us, and I don't know how to say it. Like they sold their soul, and they are testing us. They're already controlled, and they're trying to see what's in your heart to see if you're part of their team. And when you become part of their team, you become owned, by the devil. And you think it's going to be great and it's worth it, selling your soul. But towards the end, it's going to be all hell and no fun and games no more. What the hell was I going to try to say? I was trying to get somewhere with that, but my mind went blank because I just kept on rambling on, because that's what I normally do. There's always something fucking popping up in my head all the damn time. But yeah, I think it's bullshit how they're choosing certain people to trend, and they're only giving us a little limited of time, a limited edition, and they're picking a lot of people to keep us in a trance. A lot. People that have no good value to bring to you. But for you to cater to them, for you to idolize them, for you to stay in that little box of yours and not solve any problems and think it'll never happen to you. As long as you don't help them, it won't rub off on you type of shit. You know how the boomers in the past, they were racist, and there's people out there were racist for good reason though, by the beliefs that they have followed their traditions, which their traditions was to enslave other people, and that's what Republicans are known to do. Why don't people look at the freaking facts about Republicans? They were slave owners. They trapped people. They stole land. They claimed other people's freaking property as theirs. They pushed their weight around to gain their wealth. They did it through boxing and beating people up and shit, after the person has built all that they have, and they just went in and took it because they saw it. The person was out, probably hunting, say, oh, well, I claim this now, it's my land. You don't like it, get off. The giants, there's a story in the Bible about the giants. But yeah, I think the trending helps put people in a trance. These are wealthy people that pay for their channels, and then eventually others pay them because they feel as though if they give more to the rich, they will become rich too. They think if they give some to the poor, they will be poor as well. And the only reason why they become poor by helping the poor is because a rich man fucking not only takes from the poor, but also takes from the middle class and tells you to point at, you know, the poor people. That's what they always tell you to do. Always blame the poor. Shit, they even fucking blame animals too. It's just, it's disgusting of all the stuff that they do in this country and how people, nobody notices it. But hopefully I can remember in my next video of where I was getting at with the trending shit. Like, I think they put a stop to it. And they only give you a little bit of time because of they want you. I have no fucking clue, to tell you the truth. They just don't want people to know the truth. They like people living in hell. It makes them feel good because they know they're gonna go to fucking hell.